Welcome to How to EWRite, Academic Essays. Academic essays come in many varieties, but they generally have three things in common: purpose, structure, and style. The purpose of writing an academic essay is to demonstrate your understanding of a topic by presenting your own position or stance and making clear connections between arguments and evidence to support it. In terms of structure, an academic essay has an introduction, main body, and conclusion, with a reference page at the end. An introduction tells readers the topic of the essay and provides them with useful background information. You might have difficulty deciding what background information to include, but answering two questions can help. First, what information do readers need to better understand the ideas in my essay? You could provide a definition, a historical perspective, or a description of important stakeholders. The second question is, why is this topic important? You can give statistics, for instance, to show how many people are affected. You can also point to the effects an issue has. Addressing the importance can motivate readers to continue reading your essay. Towards the end of the introduction, you should include a thesis statement. It tells readers the objective of your essay and/or your stance on the topic. You could also consider adding a brief overview, which describes how you will fulfill your objective and/or argue your position. Next come the body paragraphs. Here, you generally present the main points in support of your stance. Each body paragraph has one main idea, which is often stated near the beginning in the topic sentence. You also present logical statements, examples, and reliable source information to support the main idea. Body paragraphs, especially longer ones, can end with a concluding sentence where you restate the main idea and possibly connect it back to your thesis statement. After the body paragraphs comes the conclusion. There, you remind readers of your objective and give them a brief summary of your main points. Another purpose of the conclusion is to revisit the importance of the topic. This can be done through a call to action or a prediction about future developments. Don't forget to put a reference list at the end of your academic essay, in the format that your instructor specifies, like APA or IEEE. Remember, you need a reference entry for each source that you cite in the essay. Note that the language of academic essays is generally formal. This is partly due to the desire to present your ideas and arguments as more objective than subjective. Personal pronouns such as you and we are therefore often avoided. So are contractions. Use is not instead of isn't, and they have developed instead of they've developed. Exclamation marks, cliches, and rhetorical questions are considered too informal for academic writing as well. Certain sentence linkers are best avoided because they sound too conversational. Another key language feature of academic essays is hedging. Absolute or even very strong statements are rarely found in academic essays because critical readers can easily find problems with them. Instead, you should use more cautious words and phrases. For instance, in place of never, you could use rarely, or in place of students prefer, you could use some students may prefer. You should also replace strong verbs like prove or demonstrate with more tentative verbs like suggest or indicate. In general, It's better to express possibility than certainty when you make statements in your academic writing. You should now have a clear understanding of what is involved in writing a good academic essay in terms of structure and language. However, academic essays come in many varieties, so it's vital to carefully read the assignment question and guidelines. Most importantly, start working on your academic essay early so that you have time to properly research the topic, gather reliable source information to cite, formulate your own stance, outline your main points and arguments, and write multiple drafts, preferably with feedback. Finally, proofread your writing before submitting it. In this way, you will more clearly communicate your ideas and hopefully receive higher grades on your essays.